All right, welcome race fans. Tonight we're back here with the IWCR Gen 6 Series at Talladega, the high-speed oval here. Very high banking. I think it's like 32 degrees or something like that. Somebody might be able to tell me that. But very high banking, high speeds, and they will be doing 100 laps tonight. And I have Scott Brinson in the booth with me. Welcome, Scott.
Hey, Rudy, what's going on, buddy? How you doing this evening?
Hey, I'm doing good, brother. Ready to call this race. This ought to be some exciting racing. It's anybody's shooting match out here. We all know that. It's just like putting yourself in that right position, making the right pit stops, and all the right calls here to be the leader coming down to the end of the race. So it's going to be fun.
Yeah, it feels like forever and a day since we've been here to call a race for IWCR, doesn't it?
Yeah, they've been off for the holidays, which was kind of a big break for them, big break for us, and we're ready to get back at it here. Do you have the points available, or are you working on that, or what?
No, they're right in front of me.
All right, can you run down through them?
Sure can. Jesse Schwartz, he's had a heck of a season. He's got 2 wins this year, and he comes into tonight as your points leader. He's got a 46-point lead over Bentley Glazer, who's back there in second place. Colton Davis is 5 points back of Bentley in third. Galen Gidman's in fourth. Jordan Churchill having a heck of a season. He's back there in fifth place in the points. Josh Schwartz, sixth. Thomas Branner's tied with Steven Pearson for seventh in the points. Thomas King comes in ninth. And Roger Wagner, who's 100 points even back, is in 10th place.
Yeah, he kind of worked himself right up there into the top 10. That's pretty cool. So I look for him to try to be a factor in this race here. I'm sure these guys are got something planned up there for RPM and try to work together, I think. That's usually what their goal is. I talked to Steven Pearson, Mr. Six Wiser, here a little bit ago.
Yeah.
He's already on his 7th beer.
Wow. Good lit before the race ever starts.
Yep.
I ain't seen him in a while.
Yeah, he's doing all right, man. He's pumped up. He says, I'll probably get wrecked out. But you know him, he's like, he don't care.
What?
That makes more beer drinking.
I'll tell you what, Rudy, all these guys, second place back, man, they got to make up some ground. Your second place is 46 points back. After tonight, we will officially be halfway through this season. They raced 15 total races, and we will have completed 8 of them after tonight. So Everybody from second place back needs to make up some ground tonight. Schwartz wins the race. These boys are in trouble.
Yeah.
I'm ready for some racing, man. That was a little warm-up last night.
Yeah.
That was nice, though. That was something different.
Yeah. Yeah, it was cool. That's what I kind of like. Now we're back to the Gen 6 again. It was something different last night, and that's what made it kind of exciting. And I talked to Paul about that race, and he said that he thought it was a great race. He said a couple extra cautions, but that was their first race.
It was a good race. It was a good race.
Yep.
I actually just got done watching a race here at Talladega just right before I come into this room. Just watched the Trucks Gone Wild race that my Raiders buddy, Johnny Smith won that race. So congratulations to Johnny Smith for winning the Trucks Gone Wild race tonight. Go Raiders, cool. Baby.
All right, we got about a minute.
Maybe that's an omen for tomorrow, Rudy.
Oh, yeah. Minute and a half.
Yeah, the playoff
left.
game tomorrow.
Oh, okay. And we will be going to play the national anthem here, folks, to get things going. Thank you all for joining us. We appreciate that. Not too many people in chat tonight. Well, it's kind of late night, but Friday night.
Yeah, it's Friday night. That's why everybody's out doing something else.
Well, I don't know. Man, the weather's been so nasty.
Not here. It's gorgeous down here.
Yeah, we've had... Yeah. Man, it's freezing cold. We had snow this morning.
Oh, wow, yeah. I guess it has taken a turn for the worse there. Just a week ago, it was in the 70s, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Or a couple weeks ago?
Yeah. And it's all the way down into Alabama. Atlanta, Georgia just got pounded with ice and snow.
Glad I live in Florida.
All right, folks, we're just about ready to step away here for our national anthem. And we'll be back right after that with qualifying underway, so don't go anywhere. Lots of racing to come here on MaxSpeedTV.
we take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, we're back here. Qualifying is underway. Single car qualifying here. So, and I just set it to most exciting. So we're just kind of catch everybody out here. But most important thing is the time that is racked up on the board. They do have to run 2 laps here. First lap being their out lap, and second one actually counting. So we should see times coming in here any minute now.
Did you refresh your trading paints tonight?
Yes, 4 times I have.
Okay, I got a couple of folks there. I just noticed in TeamSpeak where people were asking to refresh trading paints.
Okay. Yeah, I have 4 times. I'll tell you what, I'm even going to go one step further. I'm going to shut trading paints off and restart it, because I know there has been some issues in the past. And we'll just go ahead and do that just to make sure. I just want to make sure, because I know there is some new guys with paint jobs out there, or guys with new paint jobs, I should say.
Yeah, it's a new year, skins. Everybody wants to show them all. Good to be back, man. Here in 2017, Rudy. I can't believe I'm still calling races with you in 2017. You haven't thrown me out of your broadcast booth yet.
Why would I do that, man?
Who knows?
We got a good thing going on here. I ain't disrupting that. All right, it's just about done here, and then I'll refresh. Taking its sweet old time about updating. Wow. All right. Okay, here we go.
I'm going to step away for just a second, Rudy.
Yes, sir. All right, Mark Robertson coming out with the pole so far. Oh, Jimmy Mullis taking over that by, wow, 10 1/1000ths of a second. I believe that's Mark White, I think. No. Mason White taking over the pole. Chris Pence, boy, look at that. Top 3 pretty much almost tied for. And Robbie Vrabel coming out and spanking them guys. Look at that. Jeff Hollingsworth up there with them. part of the APC group. There's still a lot of guys that haven't taken time yet. But they still got 5 minutes left in qualifying here, so I think a lot of them, they like to play that mind game there and see where everybody's qualifying before they go out and turn a lap. So, but we'll see here. There's more guys going out. There goes Thomas Keene. Now, he was fastest in practice, but due to the draft, he was using the draft there, but he was fastest on the leaderboard there in practice. Can't remember the name.
It looks about 2.5 minutes left here in qualifying, Rudy.
Yes, sir. It's closing down pretty quick here. Looks like pretty much about everybody has laid down the best time, but Robbie Vrabel, looks like he's gonna snag the pole, Scott.
Right on. I'm seeing that last week's winner, Colton Davis, just disconnected. Hope he's coming back in.
Ooh, and Thomas Keene just beat him. Whoa! Not by just a little. Well, yeah, I hope he does make it back in. Could be having connection issues or something. But he gets that straightened out.
He's got 2 minutes to get back in here, and then the 2 minutes of grid time, so he's got to hustle back in. Yeah, Colton's third in the points, so he definitely does not want to miss the race.
Yeah,
looks like they're in their driver's meeting now.
This is a race that you don't want to miss. Because even if you're not a very good short track driver, this is a chance for you to try to get up there and win the race, because it's anybody's race to win here tonight, because they're all going to be bidding for that top spot.
Well, this is definitely not a short track.
Nope.
We'll be a short track racing next week. We go from this place to Martinsville next week, from one end of the spectrum to the next.
Yeah, there we go.
And we got less than a minute. Be gridding up, ready to go racing. Fastest speedway in the South.
Yeah, then you can call Michigan the fastest speedway in the North.
I think they can go faster in Indianapolis.
No. No?
In the Indy cars, they can.
Oh, maybe in the Indy cars, but not in these cars.
Yeah, no, at Michigan, they give a lot more speed in these cars.
Yeah, they're like
But just overall speed, though, for racing,
Yep.
it would be the Indy car at Indy.
Like 216 or something, I think, is the top speed. All right, anyhow, we're done with qualifying, ready to get everybody lined up on the grid here. Once it starts, there we go. All right, let's run down through the grid. Thomas Keene walking away with the pole with a 50.014, just barely inching out Robbie Vrabel for that pole position. So congratulations to him for grabbing the pole. Robbie Vrabel will start second. Jeff Hollingsworth third. Justin Warner fourth. Mason White fifth. Chris Pence starting sixth. Jimmy Mullis seventh. Mark Robertson, our Canadian brother, there will be starting in the eighth position. Evan Schroeder ninth. Alex French 10th.
Daniel Smallwood will start 11th. Galen Gitman starts 12th. Ross Cato at 13th. Old T. Brand starts back there in 14th. Roger Wagner 15th. Nathan Sedlick 16th. Kevin Spaulding 17th. Joe 18th. Oh, Mr. Six Wiser Stephen Pearson starts back there 19th. And Josh Witherspoon rounds out the top 20.
Bernard Persons 21st. Randall Drake will start 22nd. Jeffrey Porter 23rd. Joshua Schwartz back in 24th. Jesse Schwartz 25th. Colton Davis 26th. Bentley Glazer 27th. Jake Champion 28th. Jordan Churchill 29th. Logan Powers in 30th.
And the report from Pit Road, Rudy, is Colton Davis has not made it back in, and it doesn't look like he's going to be racing.
Oh, man.
Third in the points, not racing here tonight.
That's
Neither is Bentley Glazer out there. Is he on the grid? He didn't qualify.
I didn't see if he is or not.
Yep, he's out there.
And 30-car field. Nice field for Talladega.
It's time to go racing. Kick off this second half of the season. These boys have had quite a long break. I'm sure they're ready to get back to it.
Oh, yeah.
Good place to restart, too, man. Good place to restart. Everybody's got a chance to win, so everybody's feeling good about the second half of the season. Till next week when we get to Martinsville. Then it won't feel so good. Probably won't feel so good once we get to lap 10 here tonight. Let's hope they don't tear a bunch of them up early. Last time they had a super speedway race, they tore a bunch of them up early. And it left us with a long race and a select few cars. So let's hope that doesn't happen here tonight when you see a nice, good, clean, long race. I'm voting for no cautions. Well, get us going, Rudy. Kick off this second half of the season, buddy, and get us going here at IWCR Friday night.
All right. I think they got, 7 races left after tonight? Something like that.
Yep, counting this one, there's 8 races left out of the 15.
Yep. So 7 more after tonight.
So we'll officially be halfway after tonight.
Good deal. All right, here we go. Pace car's about to dive to pit road. We're going to get him going here at Talladega. There he goes. Now they got to wait till they get around the tri-oval here before they get the green. Everybody's tightened the field up quite a bit. There's the green flag. Yeah, Colton Davis didn't make it in.
Nope.
Robbie Vrabel on the high side trying to get something working up there early. Working with Justin Warner. Warner having a great qualifying time.
Ooh, and already jumping out to that high side is Hollingsworth making a bold move. Wants to lead that first lap here.
Working with teammates. That's the APC guys up there on that high side working together. Oh, Robbie Vrabel just blinked out. Wow, what's going on with Vrabel?
Up way near the wall. I mean, he's just
Oh.
going to drop back here because of the blinking issues. Maybe he's aware of it.
Might
That's
be.
appearing what it is. Yeah, he's dropping way back here. He's going to fall back, let that clear up. We got a long way to go, so no reason to be up there if that's going on. No resets here, so whoa, right there by Robbie Vrabel. That was pretty close. Right behind Mark Robertson there.
And Mason White taking over the point on the high side. A little bit of the changing of the guard here. Jimmy Mullis pushing the daylights out of him.
Yeah, Robbie's still blinking pretty bad back there.
Yeah,
he's falling way back.
Hopefully they'll get that cleared up. And Mason White comes down in front of Thomas Keene. Keene did lead the first lap, but Mason White's going to lead the second one easily here as he crosses the line and collects that bonus point.
Cha-ching.
All right, back in the field, Alex French, 13th, riding along. Everybody just kind of being patient at the moment. They got quite a pack.
3 wide again here.
Yeah, quite a pack up there in the middle. Evan Schroeder.
Quite a pack forming up here in the front as we're starting to go 2 rows of 3 wide up here in the front, Rudy.
Oh, yeah. I'm right on it. Mullis goes to the top.
Yeah. Starting to look like 3 rows of 3 wide.
Yeah, this is pretty insane. Right down the middle there, Justin Warner working with Chris Pence. It's like Chris Pence coming up on his tail. Mark Robertson trying to hang on to the draft, and they're still 3 wide.
Well, you know what they say, Rudy. Everybody's got a plan until they drop the green flag, and then the hell with the plan. Let's just race. And everybody wants to race 3 wide, so that's what they're doing.
Yep. Thomas Keene retakes the lead.
At least a couple of rows of them are anyway. It looks like the rest of the field just trying to tuck in on that bottom line, ride for a little while. Looks like it's starting to break up here, so that's probably a good thing because it's way early to be doing that.
Yep. Evan Schroeder tucked right up underneath the back of Thomas Keene. Daniel Smallwood goes to 3rd.
Looked good for TV though, didn't it? Ooh, we got some jostling going on here.
Yeah, I don't know. Some sparks were flying there. I don't know what the deal was, but. Ross Cato in 4th. Roger Wagner up to 5th after starting 15th. He's up to 5th.
It's a good job by Roger. Comes into tonight 10th in the points, and like I said, he needs to make up some ground, so he's got his eye on the prize.
Galen Gidman now in 6th place.
At that run Daniel Smallwood's having out there, moved up to 3rd place.
Trying to find, Thomas Brander now working the high side, and they're about to go 3 wide up there. Somebody's trying to get a run there. They are. They're going to kind of snooker old T-Brand and leave him hanging out in the middle there with nobody to work with.
Yep.
On that high side. Looks like Jimmy Mullis up there.
And Robbie Vrabel's falling all the way back to 20th place as he tries to get that internet cleared out. He's lost the lead group there. He's the one car that's stuck between the 2 packs. I'm sure eventually he'll fall back to that 2nd pack.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Randall Drake leading that 2nd pack back here in that safe zone. Kind of giving themselves a little bit of a buffer there in case the big one happens.
Oh, and we're about to see it right now. Oh, it's close. They're down below the line. We're going to have no caution on this. We got 3 of them involved. 2 of them are wrecking. 1 of them saved it.
Let's go back and take a look here. Go back and see what happened here. I'm on Steven Pearson here. Let's see what happens.
Looks like Justin Warner got loose right in front of Sedlick, and Pearson just got collected in it. But it was Justin Warner that just got loose going through the tri-oval that started that whole thing.
Oh, yeah, right there. And yep, Pearson's going to get collected into it. So Sedlick is able to continue on, but he's going to be losing a lot of positions there.
Yeah, he's going to need a caution, but he's okay, though. He kept going. Looks like he might have got a little bit of damage out of it, but I don't think anything that's going to hinder him from being able to compete.
Yeah, very good, very good.
But the other two, definitely, they're going to be sitting on the road for a little while.
Well, just some of that close racing that we usually see. So Randall Drake, 20th position for Randall. He'll be at the tail end of this group now that things kind of got shook up a little bit. I think a lot of guys did a little checking up on that deal.
Yeah, I'm sure that scared some people.
Kevin Spaulding, 12th place. Mixed in with this front group up here.
How about that run Small was having up there? Started 11th up to 3rd place.
Oh, yeah.
Having a good run. Ross Cato right behind him, running up there in 4th place. He started in the back, too, having another solid run here tonight.
Well, Ross is a past champion here at IWCR, so.
He's looking to get back into victory lane.
Hey, Michelle, how you doing?
Oh, a lot of jostling going on up front here.
Yes,
a lot of
sir.
weaving back and forth between these guys. A lot of lane changing going on. Unnecessary lane changing right now.
Yeah,
Haven't even hit lap 10 yet.
Smallwood winds up getting right up underneath Thomas Keene now for the lead. Boy, look at them, man. They are getting awful dicey up here, ain't they?
Yeah, there's. I don't know why. It's a long race, but I guess a lot of them didn't plan to stay for all of it.
Yeah, that could be it. Riding along here with Mason White on the outside.
And we got a couple packs in the back now. As that group back there is broken off into a couple different little groups of about 5.
Yeah, they've all kind of checked up back there, man. That probably put the scares in a lot of these guys, I'll tell you that. When you see cars wrecking and you're doing 200 mile an hour, there's not much time for you to check up, you know?
Nope.
Well, now I do
you just got to hope the move that you make is the right move.
I do know that they are running, I believe, 50% fuel. So, and Jimmy Mullis leads his first lap of the race.
Yes, you are correct. It is 50% fuel.
Yeah, so we'll see him start coming in about lap 20. About lap 20. So we'll see about 4 pit stops here at least tonight, folks, with, unless there's a caution, of course. But
so we're about halfway through the fuel run then. We're about halfway to green flag pit stops.
Yep.
And that will definitely shake it up. So
we may
look at Branner just squeeze his way in there behind the 88.
Yeah.
Man.
We may see somebody try to make it 21 laps, but I'll tell you what, it hasn't been, unless you get somebody that's really trying to save fuel to try to make it to that lap 21 and get that bonus point for leading a lap. It's highly unlikely that somebody up in the front up here, the way they're racing, is going to be able to make it to lap 21.
Yeah, no, I don't see that happening.
No.
There's really no point in it. Might as well just pit with everybody else. But at the same time, when you pit with everybody else, you risk the fact you might get run over by somebody,
yep.
Or run somebody over because they mashed the brakes in front of you.
Evan Schroeder running back in 12th after starting 9th today. And the one that's taking up the back of that field there is Kevin Spaulding, and he is working, looks like, with Joe Roberts. Him and Joe Roberts trying to stay with that lead pack.
Fireball Joe.
Yep, coming from 18th up to 13th. Good job.
I'm just glad that Joe's gotten the graphics card situation worked out and that he's actually able to race and participate in these races again.
Yeah, but have you heard the story how he has to do it?
No, I haven't. Fill me in.
He has to pull the 980 card out, throw his 750 Ti card in just to race. And then when he's done racing, then he puts the 980 card back in to play other games. The 980 card it crashes every time in iRacing.
Interesting.
Yep. So
just one of them gremlins.
I guess.
iRacing gremlins. Don't feed them after midnight, folks.
Jake Champion coming from 28th up to 18th. We got this pack back here. Nathan Sedlick bringing another pack with him. Bernard Person, Bentley Glazer, Robbie Vrabel, and Jesse Schwartz. Jesse is our points leader coming into tonight. He's clear back to 24th.
Oh, Steven Pearson just went a lap down. He's slow out there with that damage he sustained in that accident.
Yep. Well, if he plays the caution right, he'll be able to get that lap back.
Yeah, well, but if he's slow, that's got to be brutal. You're about 7-8 beers into it, and your car is off pace. And it might be a put her on a holiday night for old Steven Pearson soon.
Yep, and go drink some more beer.
Exactly. There's other things to do. Like there's a 6-pack in the fridge calling his name, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Steven. Oh, you want to crank it up for the fans?
Hey, you know what? That's a good idea. Let's do it. I'm going to
crank it up.
Crank it up, baby. Crank it up. Hey, what that second pack is catching the lead pack. Well, thanks a lot, Michelle. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Not much changes up here other than that the front pack has grown immensely right now. Everybody's getting a little eager to get caught back up to that front group. And it's working.
And everybody's pretty much coming back together, yep. All becoming one big group again. Except for those 5 in the back there. They may be in the safe zone.
Mark Robertson now in 11th. Joe Roberts, 12th place. Picking up a couple of positions there. These guys all get together like this. That's where the fun begins. Randall Drake actually going to be at the back, and we got guys pitting already. What?
Yep.
On lap 17. Early. Wow.
Yeah.
Different strategy here. Wow.
Yep, breaking it up.
Oh, you know what? Maybe it is they can't make it 20 laps. I'm trying to think. I know they can make it 20 at Daytona. Maybe it's only like 19 or something at Talladega.
Either way, you got to pit 4 times, so why not break it up and just try to pit before some of the other guys do? Sure, we'll see that second group here momentarily. Either this lap or next lap. You'll see the second group of guys come down.
Yeah, I still think they can make it 20 laps. But yeah, we'll see here in just a minute. See if anybody else breaks off. The leaders are not
this time.
Nope. Jimmy Mullis, the whole pack here, not breaking off. All the way back to Robbie Vrabel. These guys are reeling in that front pack too. Look at this. Nathan Sedley, Bentley Glazer, and Robbie Vrabel. And they're kind of leaving Nathan Sedlick hung out to dry there, but he'll be able to catch her draft once they get by him.
The Porter coming off pit road. That number 7 didn't fool me this time, Porter. I was on it.
Yeah, he'll go a lap down, but he has made his first pit stop of the day.
You'll see a bunch of these guys break off for pit road either this time or next for sure.
Right.
So
yeah, this lap or next
they
lap.
can't go much further.
There we go.
Here they come.
Here we go. Yep.
All of them, just about.
Yep. Roger Wagner and that crew is going to stay out. They're going to probably try to make it one more lap, and he will collect a bonus point. But Roger Wagner, he needs that 10th in the points. Every little point's going to help.
Yes, sir. And a tough break for Logan Powers, Rudy, as he fell through, so he's out of the race momentarily.
Oh, man. Bummer for
That's a tough break for Logan.
But pit road's busy right now.
Yeah, it is. It's like a swap meet down there.
Everybody coming off. Looks like everybody's got it. Now we're waiting to see if this front group here is going to come down pit road. We still got 4 guys here: Roger Wagner, Galen Gidman, Mark Robertson, and Kevin Spaulding. They're coming in. Walking them brakes down, get her load, 55 miles an hour, I do believe, or 60 mile an hour, excuse me.
60.
Yeah, they did change that.
They got it. They're good.
Very good. Galen Gidman leading them in. Old Canadian Rocket here. Taking over. Waiting to see if these guys do get off pit road quick enough. Galen Gidman out first. Now, if they can get back up to speed here, they've got to go clear around on the backstretch before they can enter the track. And we got the lead pack coming around. Yeah, that's going to be Mason White.
Ain't going to do it.
Mason White and these guys. Thomas Keene, they are going to pass them up here in a minute.
Whoa, Robert. That yellow line, man, he's touched it a couple times. Keep her down there, Robert.
All right.
Good job, buddy.
Pit stops are done for everybody. Everybody's made their first pit stop of the day.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
Yeah, Mullis.
And for the most part, everybody stayed packed up. With the way these guys are all grouped up here in these different little groups, so imagine about 15 laps, they'll all be packed up again. Jordan Churchill here at the tail end of the lead lap, about to go a lap down. Keene back to the front with the 88 pushing.
Yeah,
these two are hooked up.
Yeah, when they get together, all their teammates, and when they get together, man, I'll tell you what, they are going to be deadly.
Yeah, they're hooked up now. They're looking good. You got a 3-car tandem there on that outside. You got Jordan Churchill as a lap down.
Yeah, and he's going to go with them fast guys up on the top because he wants to get around them leaders right now. In case a caution comes out, he can get that lap back and be on the tail end of the lead lap. But if he can talk those two right behind him to stay with them.
Well, either way, he'd get the lucky dog. He just don't want to collect no X's here, just in case.
All right, Galen Goodman, Jeff Hollingsworth, Ross Cato, Thomas Brandner. These guys here tucking right in behind them. We're going to have about an 8-car pull away here from 9th place back to Randall Drake. And they've got a pretty good pack here. I think they'll wind up reeling that front group in here before long. That front group's really busted up a lot. And if you look at if you look at that, man, they're busted up a lot.
It looked like they were going to let Jordan Churchill lead the way there, and then it looks like everybody changed their mind. Now we're racing 2 wide for the lead.
Yep, Jimmy Mullis, Thomas Keene going at it here. Close.
We're wrecking.
Keene out of it.
Yeah, here we go.
And there goes
big
the
wreck.
caution. Big
Not
wreck.
real big, but it could get big. Nope.
Man,
well, I still got to get her woed down. Whoa. Wow.
All right, well.
Just a couple guys were involved in that. Oh, man, Jordan Churchill. He's tore up from the floor up.
Yeah, well, let's ride on board here with Thomas Keene as they come around here to take the tri-oval. And this is where things started getting ugly. I don't know if who moved, who was trying to get down there, get a little side draft. Looks like Keene might have drifted up a little. Yeah, he did. He drifted up a little bit because it looks like Mullis, I don't know, Mullis might have come down a little bit too. They might have just met in the middle right there. Yeah, Keene come up, Mullis come down, and that's what started it.
Just a racing deal.
Yep, and he also got tagged there by the number 14. And then, on from there, Galen Gidman gets a piece of Keene. Wow. Tough break for these guys, but caution out. First caution of the race, and the leader is deciding whether he wants to come to pit road. It looks like he's going to. Everybody coming in. And that'll be good news for Stephen Pearson, because he'll be able to get back on the lead lap now, Scott.
Yeah, he needed that desperately.
Yes.
You know, when you're out there by yourself around this place, it is absolutely boring.
All right, let's see. A Bentley Glazer, I think, might have. Yeah, Bentley Glazer stayed out to lead a lap. Looks like Daniel Smallwood's going to be off pit road first. The race off pit road, Bentley Glazer staying out, Smallwood out first, Ross Cato, Mark Robertson, Joe Roberts, Chris Pence, Thomas Brander.
I think you should talk to Smallwood. He's had a pretty good run so far.
Well, let's do it. Grab him and drag him up here. Daniel Smallwood, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, Rudy.
Hey, good pit stop there, brother. Man, you got out first. Two-tire pit stop, is that what it was?
Oh, yeah, 2 tires.
Yeah, okay. Well, how's the car going for you? Because, man, I'll tell you what, you've been up there battling. Great run so far in the race, man. This is really good to see you starting at 11th, running in second right now. So what do you think?
Car feels great. One of the best cars we ever had at Talladega, easily. It sucks up really good. The first run, I had to battle with the engine. We put too much tape in it, and I got a great spotter with Michael Gonzalez. He's telling me what everything is happening and where I need to be and everything. He's like the TJ Majors of iRacing.
Right.
He's nonstop talking. I mean, I love it, and it's what I need, and he's doing great.
Well, that's good because, you know, that is important. Communication, especially between you and your crew chief like that really does help a lot. Well, it looks like you're going to get to lead your first lap of the race here as Bentley Glazer went to pit road after leading a lap. So bonus point in store for you. It's been kind of a dropped-off season here, Daniel. We haven't seen you a whole lot lately. What's going on?
Well, times we have been here, it hasn't been really good runs. Something's always happened, and I'm with Gale Force Racing, and I've been trying to focus on pro right now. We're running 40th in points in the pro series. I have to make top 20 with 3 races left. It's not going to happen, but we're taking laps under our belts and seeing what we can do and come back next season fighting hard. All
right, Daniel. Well, we'll let you go there, brother, and good luck out here. Man, you avoided the big one. Is Thomas okay?
I heard he had 2 minutes of damage, so I think he's probably done.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's a lot at this place. That's a lot. Yeah. That'll slow him down quite a bit. Good luck out there, Daniel.
Yep, good luck.
Thank you, man. Thank you, guys.
Say hello to your mom and dad.
Hello, Mom and Dad. We're sitting here in the lead right now. We'll try to do what we can. Bring it home for you.
All right.
Good luck, buddy.
All right. Well, that Mr. and Mrs. Smallwood usually tunes in.
How you doing, Mr. and Mrs. Smallwood? Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year to everybody else out there in TV land as well.
No.
It's been a good New Year so far.
Yeah, well, I got to say, the MaxSpeedTV jinx has been really cranked up since 2017 started. We're just hoping that jinx did not bleed out right now to Daniel Smallwood in the lead. Man, I just hope it did not.
Oh, we know where to send the bill.
Yep. Yeah, Mr. Smallwood said, "Oh no, Rudy jinx." We're
Halloween all over again, isn't it?
Oh man, I hope not. Yeah, well, Keen is back out, and he will be 26th right now. Galen Gidman and Stephen Pearson will be back on the tail end of the lead lap.
Good deal,
I believe. Well, Gidman will get the way by. Yeah, he gets the way by. Stephen Pearson already got the lucky dog, but Galen Gidman just barely coming out of pit road in time. I think he was trying to get some of that damage fixed up. He's got quite a bit of damage to that car. All right. Well, lights are still flashing.
Might as well do another interview.
We can do that. How about we talk to... let's talk to... that...
Kevin Spaulding.
Kevin Spaulding. Find him. There he is. You want to talk to him?
Sure, why not?
There you go.
Kevin Spaulding, this is Scott Brinson up here in the broadcast booth. How you doing, buddy?
How you doing, Scott?
Pretty good, man. What do you think of the race so far? That was a pretty good green flag run you guys had going on there.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Just looking to make my way, be patient for a good while, and make my way on up.
Hey, how far is the fuel run? Is it about 20 laps?
Yes, sir.
So is that max you can get out of it? You can't get 21?
When I came to pits on my first stop, I was out of fuel before I could even go downshift.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Good thing it came in, huh?
Yeah, I pushed it to the limit as much as I could.
Right on. So that answers our question then. So what's the plan, man? You just going to ride for a little while? Because we've seen some crazy driving for being a 100-lap race this early in the race.
It's absolutely scary up here sometimes watching these guys drive. It's great. I love this track. But wow, yeah, no, I am going to ride for a while. I think we're going to see some more yellows. Hopefully not too many. But I don't want to be the big one or in the big one.
All right, buddy. Well, I wish you the best of luck the rest of the way, and I'm digging the Skittles paint scheme, man. That's cool.
Yeah, it is nice.
Thanks, sir.
Yeah, you've always got a nice paint scheme on there, and I like that one.
Thank you, guys.
Good luck, man.
Good luck. All right, they are doubling up. Lights are out on the pace car, going green next time by. Restarting on lap 29 here on MaxSpeedTV, folks. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and don't forget to like the video before you get out of here tonight. Give us the old thumbs up on the video. Appreciate that very much.
And Kevin, when you go back and watch this race and you hear this, you should run a slush puppy paint scheme.
Slush
Never
puppy.
seen it. Yeah, I've never seen a slush puppy paint scheme. I used to love slush puppies when I was a kid. That would be original too. How many slush puppy paint schemes you seen?
I can't remember of any.
There you go.
Yep, that would be original.
You got to vote here for the slush puppy machine. Get us going, Rudy.
Okay, we'll do it. All right, Martinsville next week, folks. That'll be interesting here, but getting Talladega out of the way tonight is going to be rough for some. More guys back on the lead lap. Josh Witherspoon. Okay, pace car is in.
Ready, green.
And there's a green flag. Oh, look at Mark Robertson. Wow, right up there underneath Daniel Smallwood.
You can't miss him.
That chartreuse green, lime green, whatever you want to call it, Canadian green.
Canadian green.
Yeah. Oh, he'll beat me up over that one. Well, Mark's gonna be starting his job here, so this will probably be the last race we'll see him in for a couple of weeks. He'll be gone.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he'll be gone on the road for a couple of weeks and won't be back for 2 weeks, he said. So they're working 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off. So that's pretty cool.
Well, he's definitely grabbing his heart out tonight as he's worked his way up to the front.
Look at old Fireball Joe. And look at this run he's got going on. Him and Ross Cato.
Robert started back there in 18th place. He's up to 4th, so 14 places he's snatched up. But Josh Schwartz, the biggest mover of the race so far, he snatched up 17 positions from 24th to 7th.
Yep, definitely.
Randall Drake right behind him in 8th.
Yeah, I think he's that probably makes Josh pretty close to, or maybe he might be the biggest mover out there tonight.
I would think so. 17 spots.
Thomas Brandner up to 4th. He's trying to make up for, boy, he's had some really iffy races this season. For him to try to come out with his fourth championship in a row, he's got a lot of work to do.
That was a really iffy moment right there up front. We got somebody diving off the pit road here.
Ross Cato takes the lead. He leads his first lap of the race here, so congrats for grabbing that bonus point, Ross.
That was Jeff Hollingsworth coming to pit road there, so I wonder if that's a penalty he's serving.
That might be. Oh, that's a bummer.
And just keeping an eye on him here. Seeing the right side going up here.
Back in the pack here, Jake Champion, another one coming from 28th up to 10th. But we've got some big movers right now. A lot of guys have that were way in the back. This has been a big reprieve for them. Now they're up here racing it up with these leaders that have been up here the whole race long.
And Hollingsworth is still sitting there, so I'm not sure what's going on with him. He might be out of this race, Rudy.
Uh-oh. Randall Drake just went, something happened there to Randall. And he checked up. I don't know if there was a wiggle, a bump, or something that happened.
Oh, we're wrecking. Big wreck.
Oh, my word, I guess.
Big wreck.
Joe Roberts into that.
Right before that, Stephen Pearson disconnected. He's out of this race as well.
Oh, man. Let's see what happened here. I'm on Joe Roberts because he was involved in that. Oh, right there is where Randall Drake got bumped by Thomas Brandner. Brandner coming up on Joe Roberts. Joe comes down the hill, and what's going to happen right there? He gets hooked by Thomas Brandner. Oh, no.
And that collected a bunch of them, about 7 or 8 of them.
Oh, my word. Yeah, this is bad news for a lot of these guys. Nathan Sedlick. Oh, good Lord. Man, there was a lot of people that made it through by the skin of their teeth, but man.
Wagner's blown up. Yeah, both the guys we talked to weren't involved in it, so that's good news. Well, it looks like Spalding's got a little bit of right front damage, but he might have already had that. I don't think he was involved in that.
Yeah, Roger Wagner.
He might have got a little bit.
And what a bummer for these guys, and he's to pit road now. Whole front end of his car gone. Ross Cato bringing him around. Boy, that took out a lot of drivers, Scott.
Yeah, that was a nasty crash there.
And we're only a third of the way through the race.
Well, we were just talking about it with Kevin there, and his response was it was scary out there, and not much changed. These guys, they're racing like it's the last lap every lap, and you still got over half a race to go.
Yep.
We're racing 100 laps tonight, so long way to go.
Well, a lot of people coming to pit road here and freshening up them tires. I'm sure a lot of them just taking 2 tires. And
Josh Witherspoon stayed out, led a lap.
Oh, there you go. That's good. They were just on pit road a little bit ago, so that's probably not a bad thing.
Yeah, no. But it is a shortened fuel, though, so you got to keep that in mind.
Right. Mm-hmm. Well, so far we've got, sitting on pit road, Galen Gidman, Jimmy Mullis, Roger Wagner, Joe Roberts, Joshua Schwartz, and Jake Champion. Those out of the race, Stephen Pearson, Jeff Hollingsworth, and Jordan Churchill. All out of the race, and Logan Power. But Justin Warner back out there. He's 5 laps down. He'll be able to pick up a couple of positions here.
Yeah, he was involved in that first caution. Actually, there wasn't even a caution that they were involved in. They just slid down below the line.
Yeah, and he got some pretty significant damage on that left front of that car.
Jimmy Mullis just took it behind the wall as well, so he's out of this race.
Dang. Can't believe this.
Yeah, they're dropping like flies now. This place usually gets them, man. We had a pretty good sized field here, and we had a good opening green flag run there. And now we've had a couple cautions, a couple good sized accidents. That one was definitely a good sized accident. At least 8 cars involved in that one. Jake Champion just took it behind the wall, so that's 2 that have at least taken it behind the wall that were just in that accident. And Wagner was all blown up, so I doubt we'll see him back out there.
No, because that'll be a 30-minute repair. Here comes Witherspoon to pit road now. That'll give the lead back up to Ross Cato. He collected his bonus point. That's what he wanted.
Cha-ching.
Well, let's see. Somebody talk to. Mark Robertson, you got a copy.
Yes, sir, ready?
Well, second place it is for you, Mark. You've worked your tail off to get up to second, and you're keeping yourself ahead of all them wrecks that are going on. But how's the car feeling, and what is the plan?
Car's good. I'm just going round and round, Rudy, just trying to make her to the end.
Are you running the fixed setup?
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay. I just wondered because I know a lot of times you come out here, you're running a fixed setup, but that's pretty cool. Well, anyhow, looking at a possible win here tonight, Mark. I don't want to jinx you in any way, but you have a partner to work with. Anybody out there to help you maybe get to victory lane?
I'm not sure, Rudy. I haven't been really working with anybody. I sure hope I do, but we'll find out.
All right, brother. Well, the car looks good. All the fenders are intact. We don't see any damage on it. So good luck out there, Mark, and we'll talk to you after a while, buddy.
Yeah, thanks, Rudy.
Good luck, Robertson.
Oh, I drug him out too quick. Sorry.
Quick on that trigger again.
No, no, next time I'll wait. Yep, Roger Wagner, Jimmy Mullis out. Oh, man. I just can't believe these guys are dropping like flies, man. We started out with a 30-car field, and right now we have 20 drivers on the track. Joshua Schwartz just got back out.
One of these days, I'm going to get Robertson to paint his car.
Yeah. Well, his real life race car is that color too. I don't know if you've ever seen pictures of it. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Same color of it.
Oh, them lights are out, so we're gonna line them up too wide here. A lot fewer cars out there now. I bet these guys are gonna calm down a little bit. I bet it's definitely gonna calm things down.
Hey, FMTV2, what's going on there, brother? Yeah, I was in your I was in your chat earlier there when you were broadcasting and told you doing a good job, so.
Wagner and Sedlick have both taken it behind the wall, Rudy, so they're officially out of this race.
God, I can't believe all these people that have been taken out. Oh, no. Well, lights are out. You want to get them going, Scott?
Sure.
All right.
How many cars are left on the track, Rudy?
20.
How many on the lead lap?
19. Or 18, I'm sorry. 18 on the lead lap.
We're going to have 64 laps to go when we go back to green flag racing.
Well, I hope everybody gets calmed down there. We don't see any more of that. I know Tom's Brander didn't do that on purpose when he hooked Joe, but wow, man,
No.
that was pretty violent.
That's just racing at Talladega.
Yeah, that old bumper hook, man. We all know it's there.
Oh yeah, it's happened to all of us. You've raced in these restrictor plate races, you've definitely been bumper hooked. Here we go. Pace car's off. Ross Cato bringing them around with Mark Robertson.
Ready, green,
About
green,
to go
green,
racing, and the green flag is back out. We're racing again. Looks like Cato might have been in the wrong gear there. He did not get going at all.
I seen that.
Man.
And
Yeah, I think he was in second gear.
There goes Mark Robertson to the lead. He'll lead his first lap of the race. Wow,
Yes,
look
sir.
at who's that
gonna
driving
try.
around the outside?
This looks like Justin Warner.
Wow, where did he come from?
I'm not sure. I think he had a bunch of momentum from coming from the back to catch up to the field, and he just timed it perfectly.
Man, he did.
Wow. Wow, that is awesome. And now they're going to go driving right back on by. So, yeah, so much for that.
Yep.
Yeah, he's a bunch of laps down, but that was still pretty cool. It looked good on TV.
Yes, they did. He's going to go
They
back.
got us. Who's that?
I had to look because, man, was he on the lead lap? What did he do? Jump that start or what? But now he's back up to 20th now, so that makes 20 cars out there racing with Justin Warner taking up
Good
20th.
stuff, man. Good stuff. And Robertson did lead a lap, so good job by the Canadian Rocket here being pushed by the 88 of Daniel Smallwood right now. Yeah, Cato, man, he started in the wrong gear for sure.
Yes,
he's lucky that didn't pile everybody up.
Well, they did hold up that whole bottom line there for quite a bit, and you know,
Yeah,
man.
but they didn't wreck. Just stacked them up a little bit. No harm, no foul, but it could have been a whole lot nastier.
You know how guys can get kind of beat up about that, man. They'll beat old Ross up about, you know, hey, man, you know, get going. What's going on? You know how them guys are.
They'll get over it.
Yep.
You got to have a short memory when you're racing.
Alex French back here. Jesse Schwartz. This is the closest we've seen Jesse to the front today. Started 25th on the field, and he's up to 11th. That's our points leader coming into tonight. Good job.
Yeah, I think these guys are definitely going to ride single file for a little while. At least get to the next pit stop before anybody really starts racing again.
The Canadian Rocket in the lead.
And good to see that, man. It's been a long time since we've seen Robertson up front leading a race. So it's good to see him up here clicking off some laps.
That's for sure.
Who knows, if he leads enough of them, he might get another bonus point for leading the most laps. See how it all shakes out. Because like I said, I don't think you're going to see a whole lot of that upper line start forming until, you know, they start clicking off more laps here. At least till we get to the halfway point of 50 laps.
Right. Well, taking a look at Thomas Keene now, which was our pole sitter. Doesn't have anybody working with him right now. He's back here in 17th, 10.9 seconds, and dropping like a rock. And the last one that's up there in that front group is Josh Witherspoon. He needed that. That was a big shot for him to get up there. Joshua Schwartz staying down low, letting everybody go by. He's got a lot of damage on the car, not up to full speed, running about 150 mile an hour is about the max he can get. Just riding the apron. Robbie Vrabel. Seen Robbie have connection issues. They must have got that straightened out, Scott, because he's back up here in 6th place, and I don't see him blinking like he was.
Yeah, no, he had got that worked out a little bit earlier. By the time they had that first caution, it had pretty much settled down. So, but yeah, he's out there by himself trying to form a high line. But I think everybody realizes it's still a long way to go before we need to get up there and start racing double file again.
Looking good, though. Group up front here looking pretty good. Jesse Schwartz
Robertson continues to lead.
Jesse Schwartz kind of losing the draft here a little bit. He needs a little help. Alex French coming up on him, but if these guys can catch him, Randall Drake and company back here, they may be able to help push him back up there and gonna make a bigger pack of cars up here. Bernard Person, Bentley Glazer, and Kevin Spaulding. They're closing now.
Ross Cato's been weaving like he's been drinking.
Maybe he has.
It looks like it. He's been weaving a lot. He's lucky he didn't cause an incident there a couple times. But now he's back in the middle of this pack. They're 3 wide back here.
They went 4 wide there for a second, passing up the lap car.
Yeah, it was Justin Warner.
Wow. That was pretty wild. Hey, Port, how's it going? Good to see you in chat there. Folks, make sure you hit that like button. Give us the old thumbs up. And while you're at it, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you subscribe here to MaxSpeedTV.
We're here every Friday night.
Yeah. We'll be back Sunday night with another broadcast here on MaxSpeedTV, so make sure you tune in for that. We're going live about 7:30 p.m. Eastern.
Ooh, we got one of them down below the line here. You almost lost it, but what a save. That was nice. Still dropping back, though.
Yeah.
Trying to catch up with him.
That was Evan Schroeder. He was right up there running in that front pack, and he got shuffled out real quick.
Yeah, he did a great job of not wrecking anybody, though, or wrecking himself. Yep. So he'll be all right. He'll be all right. I'm sure we'll get another caution. He just needs to keep it clean.
And Daniel Smallwood for the lead. With Jeffrey Porter. This is the closest we've seen Jeffrey Porter to the front today. And
he wants to lead a lap. Here he comes on that outside.
Smallwood down in front of Mark Robertson and Porter outside. He wants to just give me one lap. Oh, and he didn't
Smallwood
make it.
got it.
He didn't make it. Man. He's not done yet, though. He's got Ross Cato pushing him now with Mason White. Those three working together on the high side.
Not so much for them waiting to get to lap 50 to really start racing it up as we're flirting with 4 wide again here.
Oh, brother. That Cripent's coming up.
Like Cato's just going to fall
Cato,
back.
Yep, he's going to fall back now. He might have been getting a little bit hot there pushing, so he needed a little air in there. That gives Jeffrey Porter a pretty good run here going into the tri-oval. Let's see if he leads this lap. He wants to lead a lap to get that bonus point, and I believe he made it. Yes, he did. He will get scored as leading that lap.
Spalding got pushed down below that yellow line there. It looks like he's going to lose the draft. He's going to be another one that's going to fall back.
Guys are getting awful rough out here, ain't they?
Yeah, it's been that way since they dropped the green flag. These guys been racing like it's the last lap. Whoa.
And Porter down in front.
Yes, sir.
Well, what do you think? That's quite a pack of cars. Let's do a little crank it up here again, Scott.
Sounds good. I'm going to step away while you do that.
Okay. Well, one thing I noticed, Thomas Brandner, I don't know what happened to Thomas Brandner, but he is gone from the racetrack, having problems again. Boy, I'll tell you what, he has just not had good luck this season at all, trying to get that 4th championship, and he has just not been able to do it. Porter still leading, coming from 23rd up to 3rd. Jesse Schwartz right there, 25th to 4th, and he is trying to work that outside, but nobody up there helping him at the moment. Got Josh Witherspoon, which has been working his way up closer to the front. May be able to get up there eventually, but he's got a ways to go to get there.
All right, Rudy, I'm back.
All right. Pass up more lap traffic here, yeah. And Witherspoon ducks it in behind Bentley Glazer. Thomas Brandner, I don't know what happened to Thomas. Did he
fell through.
Oh my word.
He's another one's gonna bite the dust tonight. He's had a rough year. He's definitely not going to be the 4-time champion.
Nope.
I hate to say it, but that run's coming to an end. It's been a hell of a run, though, man. I mean,
yeah,
he had a lot of success winning and all kinds of races on that 3 championship run. So, but it has definitely not been his season. And Fireball Joe Roberts just officially took it behind the wall, so he's definitely out of this race.
Man, lot of good people.
Yep, we're 50 down and 50 go, brother. Halfway home, so it's official.
Yes, sir. If we get a rain out now, it is official.
Yep. Or an iRacing out. Been known to happen. Some of these leagues do have a rule that if they run 50% of the race or more, that if iRacing goes down, everybody gets dropped or whatever happens, for something happens to the room, then the race is official. And IWCR does do that.
Well, Smallwood still hanging on to second place. He might have just found him a new partner to start working with now, Scott.
Yeah, he lost his teammate, so he's looking for somebody to work with. He was working with Robertson up there, but then everybody decided to stop racing single file for a little while and start racing it up a bit. So, but we're coming up on green flag pit stops here again soon, so everybody just gonna get in the line here and ride for the next couple laps. Yep. Here they come right now, actually. Oh, we got one wrecking. Oh, it's Drake. He's done.
Oh no, what happened there?
He locked it up and pancaked it. He got syrup with that one. Wow.
And sausage.
Man, that was a tough one. That was the all-American breakfast.
Man, okay, well, I'm riding on here with him, and let's see what happened.
You wanted commentary, Drake? You got it.
Want to make sure that he doesn't get tapped or something like that. He broke off. Oh, he got tagged in the back there from the 23.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, Bernard Person tagged him in the back. Oh man, what a hit on that inside wall. Yeah, his day is done. That car won't never see the track again today, probably.
Nope.
Oh my, that's too bad.
If that were a real crash, that'd be a scary crash with the way he pounded that inside wall.
Yep, he hit it directly head on. Golly, man, he had to hate to see that wall coming. I'll tell you that.
Hopefully, Bernard Person picks up the check for breakfast.
Yeah. Well, Bernard's going to go a lap down now just because of it, because he couldn't stop or something there. I'm not sure what happened. He didn't stop. Or maybe he did. Maybe he did, yeah.
Here they come.
Yeah, here comes all the leaders in. Robbie Vrabel, Daniel Smallwood, Josh Witherspoon. Wow, locking them down. Witherspoon's going to stay out.
I don't know if that was a good call.
Well, he was on a different pit strategy, and I don't, I agree with you.
He should have came down with these guys.
Yep. But maybe a lack of communication there between him and them other guys.
He does have Pence. Oh, he's got Pence working with him. Pence is on the lead lap, too, so he's got these two guys working on their own strategy, I guess.
Yep.
Which could be a good thing. This could work out. He does have somebody working with him, so.
Well, Bentley Glazer out first. Coming off pit road first.
And here these guys come.
Yep.
Pence and Witherspoon.
Well, let's see how they do on pit road. Whether they can get out in time here to get out ahead of Bentley Glazer and crew, or they'll probably just join right back up with them again. The way these guys have been pitting. But boy, I'll tell you what, Witherspoon come into his pit stall awful slow.
Yep.
And that can be costly. Two-tire change for him.
You know, green flag pit stops have a tendency to break up these fields. Yep. They're going to come out about roughly right around each other here. So, yeah, that's going to work out perfect for them.
Yeah,
they need to get it going, though.
Yeah, Bentley Glazer and this crew.
Here they all come.
Around. Yep. Yeah, they're not going to come out in the lead, but they're going to fall right into play with these guys. They'll blend right in with them. They ever get caught back up to speed here.
They're trying. I think I can.
Yeah, they got the hammer down.
Yeah, I think these guys are going to go hammering by them, though. I don't know if they're going to be able to keep up. They might get lucky here. this might work out just because of all the cars that need to get back down in the line.
Yep. Yeah,
But I don't know.
Witherspoon's going to get past.
I think Witherspoon's going to be all right, but I think Pence might be in trouble. Witherspoon might have made up for him here.
Yeah, Witherspoon might have to drag the brake a little bit and let Pence catch up, but...
Yep. Otherwise, he's going to leave his wingman.
Yep. Yeah, if you don't want to leave your wingman.
I was going to say, as they said in the movie Top Gun, you don't ever leave your wingman.
Well, we've got a pretty tight battle back here. Look at this 4 wide going on.
Yes, sir.
Wow. Still 3 wide.
Pence still trying to hang on to this group here, but I don't know, man. I think Witherspoon and him are both going to lose this pack if Witherspoon falls any further back, but he's trying. Like throwing a rope out into quicksand.
Well, he's not out of it yet. I mean, things can change. You never know. You might get to see somebody get shuffled out of that pack and come back, and that'll be a big help for him. But all he can do right now
I'm sure we'll get another caution.
Yeah. All he can do is just try to hang on there to Witherspoon. And it looks like Witherspoon might be falling back just a little bit. So that might be a good thing. Yeah, he's actually... Witherspoon's about to lose the draft of that front pack too. Now we have an 8-car pull-away all the way back to Jeffrey Porter. And look at old Canadian Rocket, Mark Robertson, still hanging on in 3rd.
Yes, he is. He's having a heck of a run here tonight. It's good to see Mark having a good run. Like I said earlier, it's been a while since we've seen Robertson have a good run, and he's looking to put that thing into victory lane tonight.
Yep, here comes Mason White to the outside.
We talked to him just a little bit ago.
Yep.
He's feeling pretty pimpy, wasn't he?
Yes, he was. Alex French up here, 6th place.
That lead pack has definitely dwindled down to just, 8 cars?
Yep, 8 cars. Well, good news is Chris Pence did catch up to his teammate there, Joshua Witherspoon. But now these guys are 4.5 seconds behind that lead pack, so they've got a lot of work to do to get caught back up.
Yeah, they should have packed up a whole lot sooner than that instead of riding the way they were riding there for a while.
Yeah, they're still dropping time. That lead pack is so fast up here.
Nothing you can do about it now. They're just going to need a caution, as is everybody else in the field.
Yep. And the way this field's getting spread out right now, Scott, it's highly likely we may not see a caution the rest of this race.
How many cars are still out on the track, Rudy?
18.
And how many on the lead lap?
14. Ones are lap
Still
down.
got
Thomas Keene, Galen Gidman, Justin Warner, and Josh Schwartz.
We got 40 laps to go.
Yep. And Drake's still sitting on pit road. I'm surprised he didn't come up into the booth with us, but he might be just kind of a little bit bummed out. He might have just stepped away for a little bit and took a break. You never know.
Yep.
That was a heck of a hit, man. Wow. Like you said, if that would have been real life right there, that guy would have been seriously injured.
Yeah, it would have been a scary hit.
Yes, sir.
He might be getting checked out for a concussion after that one.
Yes, a virtual concussion.
Yep.
Well, these guys are doing pretty good up here. Mason White, Robbie Vrabel, Bentley Glazer, Daniel Smallwood, Mark Robertson. That's your top 5.
You're going to see one more pit stop. Well, actually, we'll probably see 2 more pit stops. Yeah, you'll see 2 more pit stops.
Yeah,
they won't be
more.
able to make it on one more.
Right. Yep, you're right. Yeah, because they stopped on...
It's going to be at the very end of the race, too, where they'll have to come back in unless they short pit it.
Yeah, they stopped on around lap 55. So, yeah, that's... you can't split that up into 20s and it come out right. So, yeah, you're right. 2 more pit stops. Yeah, short pit might be an option. You know, I mean, if these guys, I'd want to be doing it like right now. You know, if you were going to do a short pit, or on the next round they could do a short pit. You know, run about 5 or 6 laps, stop, top off the fuel, don't take any tires, and run it to the end.
I don't think you're going to see anybody do that. I think you're going to see all these guys stay together as a group to get this next wave of green flag pit stops. And you'll probably lose at least 2 to 3 of those cars. Probably be down to a little bit of a smaller pack by the time we make our final run to the flag. Ooh, we got Smallwood wiggling with that yellow line. He's got to stay off that line, man.
Yeah, that's going to be his killer.
Yeah, line is not your friend, Smallwood.
He's got Robertson hanging on to him right now. These guys kind of got shuffled back a little.
Yeah, they've been around each other all night long. They're kind of like teammates by default. These guys should just start working together here and on getting these things into first and second here at the end of the race. If they're listening, that's what you guys need to do.
Yep. Alex French will go to the back. He was just up there challenging for the lead here just about 5 or 6 laps ago, and here he gets shuffled to the back of that group now. Jesse Schwartz trying to get around the outside. Using a little side draft here. Working with Jeffrey Porter.
Finally, we hear from the points leader.
Started 25th today.
Yep, just kind of been quietly riding around all day long. But here we are getting into the later stages of the race. About the third quarter, if you want to call it that.
Yep.
And here he comes for the lead.
Or you can call it the third.
There you go.
The third instead of the third quarter. But yeah, I see what you're saying. We're almost at that 3/4 mark. We reach lap 75. We'll be at the 3/4 mark. And I think that's about when...
Oh! Big touch there with the 27 and the 87 there. That could have been ugly.
Yep. Bentley Glazer kind of drifted up the hill a little bit, right almost into the side of them. I think they did touch.
Smallwood. Oh, they definitely touched.
Yep.
There was definitely some touchy-feely action going on there.
French hanging on to the back. Let's go back and check on Josh Witherspoon and Chris Pence. Are now 9.5 seconds behind that lead pack. So, boy, they have dropped a lot. If they just had about 3 more cars to work with them, boy, they would reel that front pack in easily. Then back to Ross Cato by himself here. Bernard Person also. Evan Schroeder and Kevin Spaulding working together. And they're just barely ahead of that lead pack right now. Lead pack coming up on them pretty quick.
Yeah, they're picking them up, putting them down. We haven't had so many cautions tonight. What, 2?
Yeah, 2 cautions.
It's pretty solid, man. These guys knocked this race out in a little bit of time.
Yeah, but boy, I'll tell you what, a lot of good drivers out of the race tonight.
Yeah, but how many of these super speedway races have we called where it's 100 laps long and we sit here for 2.5, at least 2 to 2.5 hours? And these guys are going to be done here in probably the next 20 minutes or so.
Yeah.
20 to 25 minutes.
All right, let's ride along here with Robbie Vrabel in the lead. Led his first couple of laps of the race. Coming up on lap traffic here in a moment. Going to be 3 of them. Bernard Person, Evan Schroeder, and Kevin Spaulding. All 3 of them. They've got to get around here. Hopefully they give them plenty of room.
I got me an NES Classic I want to get back to playing, Rudy.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, sir. I got it in the mail today. I highly recommend it for anyone that's on the fence about buying one. it's going to be late spring or summer before they're going to be to where you can go down to the store and they're definitely going to have one, because Nintendo is just going to milk it like that.
Yep.
So if you really want one, you're on the fence about it, I recommend get one. It's a pretty cool little device. I've had it for about 4 hours and I'm in love with it. About 5 hours. I'm absolutely in love with it. And it looks awesome. It's rendered in HD, so it looks about as clean as those games are ever going to look.
Yep. Here they come up on a bunch of lap traffic. A couple of them splitting off. Kevin Spaulding going to stay out here. And he's about to go a lap down, gobbled up by the lead pack. Is he going to give these guys room? He pulls out to the outside, and yes, he will. Lets all the leaders go by on the inside.
Yeah, a whole lot of action going on here. You got one up top, one down low.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of them just
Got
not coming up.
Justin Warner in the back there. Yeah.
Evan Schroeder, Bernard Persons come to pit road.
I imagine we'll see the leaders again here probably in the next 8 laps or so.
Yeah.
Maybe not even that long. About 6 laps.
Actually, yeah, about the next 4 or 5, because they pitted last on lap about 55. So 20, if you think about 20 laps, yeah, they'll be coming in here probably in the next 4 or 5 laps.
Yes, sir. Galen Kidman. A tough week for Galen. He did win $10 earlier in the week for finishing 12th place, though, in the top fuel race. So congratulations to Galen on that.
They pitted on lap 53. So, yeah, in the next couple of laps, we're going to see these guys coming in.
And we're going to be handing out a whole lot of money next Wednesday night, Rudy. And the final race that you'll be calling for Top Fuel Racing, man. It's going to be sad to see you go, buddy.
No. Never know. Might be back.
Yeah. You're always welcome to come over there and tag team it with Bob.
I just might do that. Tag team it.
Yeah, no, it did sound real good after I said it, but you know what I meant.
Yep. Okay, well they're gonna be coming in. I'm thinking probably in the next 2 laps. I think if I'm doing my math correctly, about the next 2 laps, we're gonna see these the leaders come into pit road for their final pit stop of the night. No, it won't be their final pit stop. They're going to be about 6 or 7, yeah, 6 or 7 laps short of making it to the end.
And they're going to go around one more time.
Smallwood hanging on to 4th, trying to figure out what he's going to have to do to get by these guys up in front of him. Robbie Vrabel, Mason White, and Bentley Glazer. Mark Robertson kind of fallen off a little here. This is not what he needed to do right now, but he needs to just stay tucked right up under him if he can, but nobody's behind him to help push. Jesse Schwartz getting shuffled way back, made his pit stop. Him and Jeffrey Porter working together.
He can make up that ground coming into the pits, though. Lucky for him, they're going to be pitting here soon, so he just grabbing it a little harder coming into the pits. He'll make up all that ground. He needs to stay with this pack, though.
And here they come.
Here they come. Yep, here they come.
Boy, heartbreaking. Oh, Robbie gonna get... Oh, boy, I don't know. He made it. He was all right. Whew.
Yeah, they all came in pretty nice, so there. Looks like they're all going to be good. Robertson's the one in the back there. He just needs to make sure that he makes a clean pit stop here, gets down, and stays with these guys. Because if not, he's going to be, dead man.
Oh, man. And Mason White, I think it was Mason White, had to back up in his pit stall. Oh, jeez.
It's going to cost him.
Yep.
Yeah, and Robertson's slow pitting. He's taking tires.
Oh,
and that's
he's
going to
taking
cost
all
Mark
4.
Robertson. Yeah, I don't know what that was all about.
Yeah, what the?
He didn't unselect his tires. These guys didn't take tires, and he took 4. Or they took 2. I'm sorry. These guys took 2 tires.
Yep.
Whoa. That was close.
He's going to be...
Well, it's down to 4 cars now. It's a 4-car race.
Jesse Schwartz, Jeff Porter go by Mark Robertson. And they've got a full head of steam.
They're too far back.
Yeah, they're still too far back to catch them guys. Bentley Glazer and these guys with a great pit stop.
Grable's dropping back. I guess he's waiting on Schwartz. That could be the only thing he's doing here. That's going to leave Daniel Smallwood hung out here. He needs to group up with these other guys here. I mean, he's waiting on the 14.
I think that's what it was. Yeah, he backed up to pick up Mason White there.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because 4 cars are better than 3. You know, they're faster.
Cato threw me off.
Yeah. And they're going around the outside of Ross Cato.
I was thinking Cato was the 4th car in the lead lap, but it wasn't. It was the guy he was dropping back pickup. That's what I said. Cato threw me off.
Smallwood stayed on the bottom there. Bentley Glazer went up to pick up the rest of his team. The APC group. So the 3 of them trying to get around Daniel Smallwood right now, and the lap car Ross Cato.
That's a tough break for Ross. He was up there leading the race earlier.
Yep, he's the first car.
How many laps
down.
did he lead?
5.
How many different leaders have we had tonight, Rudy?
Let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Wow.
11, 12. 12 different leaders, but
almost half the field.
Yeah, but lead changes, we've had 21 lead changes.
That's really not a lot with 12 different leaders. You'd think we'd have a whole lot more lead changes.
Yeah, well, I think if the field would have been bigger, we might have seen that. You know, if these guys wouldn't have got broke up so much either, we'd see a lot more lead changes too. But it happens. 2 cautions tonight for 4 laps, 21 lead changes.
Now Cato is hanging on, and Schwartz and his partner are slowly closing in back there.
Well, I'll tell you what, Jesse, probably either one of them, they couldn't have picked up a better partner because they're both excellent drivers.
That's Porter back there with Schwartz, and they're slowly closing in on this front group.
Yep. Going to start sniffing that draft here right directly.
Yeah, pretty soon. Another couple laps. Digging that paint scheme that Seven's rocking. The Corona.
Yep.
It's popular beer down here in Florida. Corona with lime.
A lot of people drink them. Well, they are clicking off a 10th here and there, but awful slow. If Ross Cato loses that draft up there, that's going to help them a lot too, because he's falling back. And this could be by design too. You know, he could be doing that just to try to help them out, get up there and battle up with the leaders. Ross has been noted to do things like that to help somebody out. I mean, he's obviously not in a good position here to win, so why not help somebody, get the victory lane or help them get caught back up? And it's working because they're clicking off a couple of tenths now. They're picking up time.
Yeah, these guys up here are jostling around. That's why.
Yeah, they're trying to keep their cars from overheating right now because they don't want them things getting hot. Smallwood hanging right with them. Look at this, making it a foursome going up through here.
Smallwood's been up front all night long. He started 11th. He's had a great race all night. He's looking to put this thing into victory lane. He's just got to complete this race.
Yep.
The last time he won was at a super speedway. I want to believe it was Talladega.
I don't remember too far back.
I want to say it was the first race of last season.
Yeah, you're probably, because I do remember that now, All right, well, there goes Smallwood. He's going to get hung out to dry on the bottom. The APC guys get hooked up together here. Drive on by. Smallwood go back to 4th here in just a minute, but he's still hanging on to it. Looks like Jesse Schwartz and Jeffrey Porter are about to join that group. And they're going to make it a 6-car battle up front.
Yes, sir. They're coming. They're pretty much there now. They have arrived at the party. They brought Corona with them.
Aaron Rombley, how's it going? Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, I just
Wow.
seen that. That was kind of crazy there. Mason White just,
Big block.
wow.
Slam the door.
Smallwood coming up. He got ahead of Jesse Schwartz. Now that could be a deadly combination right there. He does not want to leave Jeffrey Porter behind though. Jeffrey could be a very important factor in this because it's 3-on-3. So they don't want to lose Jeffrey Porter, or they'll start falling back because three cars on the high side is going to be faster than 2 on the bottom. And look at Smallwood. Boy, what a pull away right there.
Now it's 6 on the bottom.
Wow, what a change of everything that happened right there. And everybody's going to start thinking about making this final pit stop. Whether somebody's
It'll be coming soon.
Yeah, whether they're going to short pit it, that's probably what I would do. I'd probably pit here in the next 2 or 3 laps, short pit it, and then, then I wouldn't have to stop. I'd just stop for fuel, no tires, and be out on my way.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to take tires. You don't want to pull a Robertson.
No. You could take 2, but, it adds another 1/10 or 2 onto it. I would just stop, take fuel, and that would be it. I'd be out of there. Jesse Schwartz looking to take the lead here.
Well, you're going to have to take so little fuel that it's not worth taking tires. Right. You'll be able to get out of there quicker by not taking any tires.
Right.
It's more than a 1/10. It's probably a couple seconds. Whoa, look at the 14.
Wow, yeah. Almost thought they were coming to pit road there for a second. Jesse Schwartz up to the lead, and this will be his first lap he has led today.
With 18 to go.
Yep. Coming from 25th to the lead. Yeah, if they stop now, you'd only be on pit road about 4 or 5 seconds, and you'd be out of there. See, now if you wait until you got like 7 or 8 to go, now you're going to have to take a whole bunch of fuel, and you're going to be on pit road for 6, 7, 8 seconds. So that's why I'd short pit it. You're only on pit road for 4 seconds. You're out of there.
Yeah, they're in the window now.
Yep. I'm just kind of curious. Yeah, here comes the APC guys. That's exactly what they're going to do.
Losing it. Oh, he saved it. He saved it.
That's exactly what they're going to do. That is a good, excellent call right there by the APC group. And that's the kind of call that you'll see that'll put one of them guys probably in victory lane tonight.
Oh, we'll see. We'll see how it all shakes out.
Yep.
These 3 up here now are pretty much all together now. So, like you said, 3-on-3.
And the only way that we could see that would change possibly is if Jesse, Jeff, and Daniel Smallwood come to pit road the next time around. If they come in, then that could be the ticket right there for these guys.
And we'll find out right here.
If they stay out and try to run their fuel out, here they come.
Here they come. Here they come.
Yep. Good call. Good call. See, that's going to be what's going to win them right there. If they would have let APC do that, then APC probably would have been in victory lane. But tonight,
we'll see how this goes.
Yeah, they may come out, and it's going to be another 6-car battle, I think. Daniel Smallwood.
Got to get in and out of your box and be flawless.
Yep, Ross Cato come in with them. No tires, fuel only, and they're away.
Nice.
Very good.
Nice. Yeah, all 3 of them coming out together. The APC guys are coming.
Mark Robertson took over the lead, but he'll have to pit. Yep, Daniel Smallwood.
I bet Robertson stays out and runs the fuel out of it. That's the only strategy he can play at this point.
Well,
hoping for a caution.
Yeah, but I don't think he's got enough to make it.
No, I'm just running out till he
needs
to come to pit road, hoping for a caution.
Right.
That's the only strategy he can play. He was so far back. That's what he's got to do here.
Yep,
Makes no sense to come in at this point.
Yeah, see, he was on pit road last on lap 72, so there's no way he can make it,
Nope, but he's going to stay out and keep leading laps, and I don't blame him. I would too.
Yeah, these guys.
Not to mention you get a little camera time.
Yep. Boy, if the caution come out now, wouldn't that change everything?
Yes, sir.
Oh boy.
And those 3 were able to stay in front of those APC guys.
Good.
They're coming though. They're right there.
Yep. We're gonna see another. They're gonna be right back up here with them. Chris Pence has joined in that group now. They're going to pull Chris Pence right along with them. But I'm thinking Chris is another one that has not been on pit road. Let me take a look here. I can't find him here anywhere. Okay, wow. I can't be right. No, he's coming to pit road now. Yep. Okay. I was going to say he's pretty close to pitting right now because he was last on pit road like on lap 64.
Old Robertson still clicking off laps. Leading some more laps. How many laps has he led tonight?
11.
Close to leading the most, or no?
Yeah. Right now he has led the most with 11.
Nice. And he's to lead a few more. He'll clinch that.
Yep. Mullis has led 10 and Keen's led 10. Well, maybe that's his goal, lead the most laps. Not a bad goal.
Like I said,
have.
It makes no sense to come in at this point. I mean, he's got to play the strategy and hope the caution comes out. It might come out. You never know.
Well, I'll tell you what, these guys up here in the front, Jeffrey Porter and Jesse Schwartz and Daniel Smallwood, they need to quit messing around and shuffling around because that's let that APC group close right up.
Yep, too late. Yep. And I think Smallwood's going to need that because Schwartz and the 7 are working together, so he's going to need some help here. And these 3 guys in the back, you know, they can't work as a 3-car tandem. You know, they all want to win, so one of them's going to have to dive off and help Smallwood and work with Smallwood. Although they might try to just hang him out here, as it looks like they're going to do.
Dang.
Maybe they will sacrifice for the team. Mason White up front.
Well, they got a pretty good run there. But Jeffrey Porter's still hanging on to it, him and Jesse Schwartz.
I think Smallwood's the odd man out here, Rudy. Man without a paddle. That's a shame, too, because he's been up front all night long.
And they are closing on Mark Robertson. I mean, he's up there all by himself. He does have a couple of lap cars here coming up behind him, though.
Yeah, he could use the help.
Yeah, Chris Pence and I believe that's Josh Witherspoon.
They're not going to help out. They're going to go driving on by, but he's definitely going to clinch that most laps led if he keeps leading these laps, though, because we're clicking them down, coming to 11 to go.
Yeah, that makes 14 laps he's led. And now he can tuck right up underneath Josh Witherspoon there and just ride. And that's helping him save a little bit more fuel. I mean, it's not a whole lot because he's going to have to stop.
Ain't going to be nothing to talk about.
Yeah, he's going to have to stop probably in about the next 3 laps, I would say. When did I say he was on pit road last? On
72, I think.
Yeah, lap 72.
Which means he'll be coming here in the next couple laps.
Yeah, he can make it to about 8 to go. I think 9 to go, which would be in just another lap here. 9 to go, I think I'd start thinking about coming to pit road pretty quick, pretty seriously.
He's just hoping that caution comes out. He's in that car doing that caution dance.
Yes, he is. You've heard of rain dances,
praying to the caution gods.
Yeah, he's praying to the caution gods and doing a caution dance right now. It's like a rain dance. And those guys are closing. They're 6.8 seconds behind him. They're closing, but...
Yeah, but time doesn't matter.
Yep. We'll see if Mark comes in this time by. Nope, he's going to stay out for another one.
Next time for sure.
Yeah, he'll have to come in next time. Within the next lap or 2, he's going to have to come to pit road. All right, back here, these guys keep shuffling it up. They're single file right now, trying to figure out what they're doing and teaming up with their teammates. Jesse Schwartz kind of got shuffled back in the back part of that field. It looks like he's going to go with the APC guys on the high side.
I look for Robertson to come to pit road this time.
Yep.
And here he comes.
Funny how we can
Leader's coming to pit road.
We got that mapped out just perfectly, didn't we?
Oh, once you get the info on it.
Yep. And here comes all the leaders by Jeff Porter, Daniel Smallwood, and Mason White. They will take over the lead. 8 laps to go here, folks. We still don't know who's going to get it, but Jesse Schwartz is getting shuffled way out of it here.
Yeah, he is. Smallwood's working his way back to the front. It looked like that was going to happen to Smallwood. Now he's worked his way back to the front. Just about.
Yep. Jesse's pretty much out of it, our points leader, but still top 6 finish for him.
Yeah, it's going to be a good points night either way.
Oh, yeah, definitely. He led a couple laps, come all the way from 25th up to running in 6th right now. That's pretty amazing. You can't come out of it better than that, man.
Even if Glazer wins the race, which is his closest competitor, it's still going to be a pretty good points night overall. I mean, he's going to take a hit, but it ain't going to be a massive hit. Because something can happen to Glazer, too. You never know. They're going to get real racy here in just a couple of laps.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. When you get down to 5 to go, yeah.
Let's hope that caution doesn't come within 5 to go. I hate to see this race that's been pretty much green the whole night finish under caution. They're coming up on slower traffic here. Let's hope that, we saw that last night. Let's hope we don't see what happened last night happen tonight.
Right. That's Kevin Spaulding.
What a disaster last night when that happened.
Oh, yeah.
That Spaulding's got a whole rear view full. He needs to go high.
Yeah, he's going high. There he goes. Oh, Porter. Wow, a little wiggly in the corner right there. Almost got up into Mason White. You got to turn that wheel, Jeffrey.
Yes, sir. Five to go. Next time by. Been a good race. Only 2 cautions here tonight as we kicked off the second half of the season for IWCR. Who's going to win this thing? It's down to 5 cars. We started with 27. We're down to 5.
Yeah, and the APC guys on the high side with 3 of them, they may play. It may be a little hard for them to get by Jeffrey Porter and Daniel Smallwood on the low line, especially in the turns, but they're going to have to work. They're going to have to get right up their nose to tail, and it's a little early for that right now because their cars will get hot.
Yeah, they're racing pretty hard right now. They're all over the place. Look at this. And it's up to Smallwood. Ooh, Smallwood and Porter down there.
They cut right down in front of them.
Yeah, they got their hands full right now. They need to shuffle out Vrabel somehow if they can.
Yeah, they left old Robbie Vrabel hanging out there, their teammate.
Yeah, and that's why these other 2 need to kind of shuffle him out if they can somehow. I don't know how you do it, but play a little defense.
And there goes Jeffrey Porter pulling out, but Vrabel's going to duck down into the bottom.
And there's a caution,
oh,
man.
No.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Mason White's going to win this thing, but I can't believe it's going to finish under caution.
Thomas Keene spun out. Let's go back and take a look here.
Leave it to Keene, of all people. Leave it to Keene to bring out the caution. Shame on you, Keene.
It looks like he pitted, and he must have come off a pit road and smoked the tires or something here.
Wow. Pull the Keene.
Yeah, he's smoking the tires coming off pit road. Oh, yeah, he just lost it right there. I don't know what the heck he did, but right in front of traffic. Actually, right in front of Jesse Schwartz. Yep. Ran out of talent. You got that right. And, yep, the win is going to go to Mason White. Wow, you believe this?
Yeah, wow. How about that, huh? How many laps is he going to ultimately lead tonight when this is all said and done?
Let's see. If he leads the rest of these, 14. That Mark Robertson's going to come out of here with 16 laps led. That'll be the most laps.
I made Mason lead 14?
14 when it's all done, yep.
Nice. That matches his card number. How about that, huh?
Yep.
That's what it took to win the race. Match the car number and you got it.
Yeah, that's pretty wild, and boy, that let a lot of them guys catch up, but they're not going to get back under green here. It's just not going to happen. So, yeah, that's going to be our winner right there, Mason White.
I just want to say the 14 is a good racing number to choose.
And it's going to be Bentley Glazer, Jeffrey Porter, Daniel Smallwood, and Robbie Vrabel. These guys are still trying to get caught up back here. Mark Robertson and all these got a lot of lap traffic at him that he can't pass right now. But he will finish 7th. Chris Pence will finish 8th. And the last one on the lead lap, Josh Witherspoon, finishing 9th. Now, Ross Cato, they'll probably give the wave by. I don't know. He might get the wave by. And if so, he'll be 10th place. And if they give him the wave by, he'll be back on the tail end of the lead lap. But, man, what a wild finish here. After going all them laps green. Unbelievable, ain't it, Scott? How?
Yeah, leave it to King.
And it looks like he took it behind the wall.
I'm going to throw him under the buzzsaw.
Yeah. Yep, what a finish.
Well, it was a good race. Either way, it was a pretty good race. Only 3 cautions. And how ironic. We talked about it, and then it happens.
Yep. And you know the best part, the oddest part, that it wasn't even with the guys up front that were racing so hard. You know, I could have seen something like that happen up there, but it happened with a lap car coming off a pit road. You know, that's the odd part, and you know, I'm sure these guys were all going, "Oh, you got to be kidding me," because they were all ready to battle it up here to the end. I mean, they were all set up. The 5 of them up there were just all ready to go.
Well, next week it's going to be the complete opposite of what we had this week, folks. Going to be at the short track of Martinsville next week. I wonder how these guys are going to adjust from coming from this place to going to that place.
That's going to be a whole new ball of wax there. Well, thank you all. Thank you all for tuning in here tonight, folks, on MaxSpeedTV. We appreciate it. You can check out our website at MaxSpeedTV.com. Also follow us on Facebook at Facebook.com/MaxSpeedTV. Hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to give us a thumbs up on the video. Give us a like there, folks. We appreciate that.
Yeah, it's only a click, folks. Take you 2 seconds. And make you feel good about yourself, too.
Yeah, there you go. Yep, last lap, white flags in the air here, folks. And this one here's another one in the books for IWCR. Next week, Martinsville. Tune in for that. We'll be going live at 10:50 p.m. Eastern. So tune in next Friday night right here on MaxSpeedTV. Also on the live iRacing portal. And which brings to mind, thank you iRacing for allowing us to broadcast up to the portal. And a special shout out and thank you to Jack Davidson for all the behind the scenes work he does to make that happen for all these leagues. To get them out there so you all can enjoy them. Sit back and let us do the work and show you a good race. So thank you, Jack. Appreciate that.
And I just want to say before this race ends, go Raiders. I know we got a third-string quarterback going into a playoff game tomorrow, but I'm still a Raider fan. I'm still going to support my team, and we're just getting started as far as the Raiders go. So if it is over tomorrow, you'll hear from us again next year.
Well, at the line, it's going to be Mason White for the win. Bentley Glazer second, Jeffrey Porter third. We'll get them up into the booth here with us here in just a minute, folks, and get a word in. So congratulations to Mason White.
I'll let you interview the winner, Rudy. I'll take second.
10-4. Well, let's see if we can. It's done spinning here.
Checker flag.
He spun it out.
There you go. Mason's in here.
Mason, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, you bring it home here, boy. I'll tell you what, it couldn't have happened at a better time that caution come out for you, because it was starting to get pretty racy up there in the front. And we were just discussing that, the caution wasn't caused by you guys up in the front. It was caused by a lap car coming off pit road and spinning it. But it was still a great finish, and I'm sure you'll take the win however it looks. It looks good on white paper, don't it?
Oh yeah, we had it planned out after the second to last pit stop that we were going to short pit them and try to make it to the end, and they pitted right after us, and we caught them at a good time, and it just fell right in our hands. And I can't thank my teammates enough for pushing me through all that. And I almost wrecked us one time, but besides that, we still got the win.
Well, we've seen you guys make that short pit stop there, at the end, and I thought, oh, that's just what you guys needed. Well, then the next lap they short pitted too, so it kind of like nullified you guys' strategy, but it was still a great strategy, because I thought, man, that's just exactly right what you guys needed to do right at that moment, was short pit that and get right out of pit road quick, like a 4-second pit stop. But man, I'm telling you what a great race. Only 3 cautions tonight, Mason, and that I think that somewhere I think that's a kind of a record for 100 laps at Talladega. That's got to be a record, man. That was a great race.
Oh, it was really fun. I got in the wreck early on, and I was really worried because I had like 10 seconds of damage on my nose, and evidently it didn't affect me much. So I'm just happy that didn't really mess me up.
All right. Well, anybody you want to thank for your victory here before you go celebrate, Mason?
Yeah, Robbie, Bentley, Jordan, Churchill, everybody at APC, and y'all for putting on the broadcast, and IWCR for the great league to race in.
Okay, Mason, we'll go celebrate that win, man. Break open a bottle of champagne and have a drink on me. And well-deserved win. That was great racing out there tonight. And we'll see you next week at Martinsville.
Oh, yeah, I'll be there.
All right, buddy. Thanks. Scott, you got a second?
Yes, sir. Bentley Glazer, you got a copy, buddy?
Yep, I got you.
Hey, Bentley, that was quite the race out there tonight, man. Tell us a little bit about everything that went on tonight and just the race itself. You guys pretty much ran green flag all night. You brought it home second. Unfortunately, you didn't get a chance to see how it would finish under green flag, but tell us about the race.
At first I was just going to hold back and wait for the early wreck, and that happened. And then the first green flag pit stop we had, I went in pretty much normally how I usually do, and someone slowed down a little too much, and I ran right into their door. So I got about 20 seconds of damage, and then I kind of thought I'd be kind of just in the mid-pack the whole race, and once I was able to get some people pushing me, I was able to keep up, and I was still pretty fast, but like out in front, I was just slow and holding everybody up.
Well, ultimately, it's going to be a good points night for you. You're not going to gain a lot of ground on Jesse, but you are going to gain a little bit of ground. How you feel about going into Martinsville next week? You going to have something for Martinsville?
I'll probably do all right. Not the greatest at Martinsville, but I should get an okay finish.
Think you can grab a podium there?
Yeah, with some luck, some wrecks, definitely.
You think you might have something up your sleeve for the second half of the season to be able to reel Jesse back in and possibly reel in that championship?
I'm probably going to take him to wreck a couple times. He's been really good this year.
Well, buddy, anybody you want to thank tonight for finishing second place? You started back there in 27th, which was dead last on the field, and finished second. So congratulations on that.
Team APC and Robbie and Mason there for helping me out, because my car definitely wasn't fast enough without those two. I would have lost the front pack for sure without them.
That's it, just them?
Pretty much, yeah.
Anybody want to say Happy New Year to?
Not really.
What about your mom? You got to say Happy New Year to your mom.
Okay, to my mom, my dad, my brother, sister.
There you go. Get into the family spirit.
Yeah. Racers always say, something about their mom or dad.
Yeah. Well, good job, Bentley, and we'll see you next week in Martinsville.
All right, thanks, guys.
All right, man.
All right, Jeffrey Porter, you got a copy.
Yes, sir.
Well, Jeffrey, you got the Corona machine up there into third. Man, tell us about them last few laps there. All the jostling you guys were doing, jockeying around for that lead position. And what would you have had planned up there if it would have stayed green the rest of the race?
Well, first of all, I'd like to thank my mom and my dad. And I don't know, that the last few laps were Smallwood had been pushing me for a while. I knew it was going to end. I probably could have won if I would have blocked Mason on the outside. I just tried to scare him a little bit. Maybe I could get him to check up, but they didn't check up. They just kept going. So I probably should have went up there and blocked him. I think I would have had a better chance to win than racing him. But I don't know, man. It was my heart was beating fast and my hands were shaking. It was a rush. Leading the race that late in the race, it's quite an experience.
Yes, sir. Well, I'll tell you what, that was a great race for you guys to put on a show like that. I mean, a lot of people say a lot of bad things about, super speedway racing, but, to me, I think it brings on a sense of intensity that only you as a driver can understand or feel. It's totally different than a short track race, because it's a short track race and it's hard to get to them, where this way you're running right side by side with the guy doing 200 miles an hour plus, and it's just that thrill, that excitement, that that sheer adrenaline pumping in your body at that time. So, but great job out there tonight, Jeffrey. I know you probably wanted to give a thank you out to Daniel Smallwood for that help at the end. You two teamed up and ran really well together, and kept the APC guys at bay there for a little while, and looking pretty good, like you might have a win under your belt, Jeffrey, either you or Daniel. So talk about that teaming up with Daniel a little bit.
I tell you what, man, he's pushed me around Talladega so many times to win. I couldn't really ask for a better person to be behind me. So he's always usually pretty loyal. I guess that's the word. He gets behind you, and he's not. In most cases, he won't go out there and leave you out to dry. He'll stick with you and stay behind you and try to get you that win. And that's what I like about it. It's I thanked him many times before I even left the room. If it wasn't for him, I didn't stand a chance with those guys. They could have left me in the dust.
Absolutely. All right. Well, anybody else you want to give a thank you out to or a special shout out to while you're on the air?
I'll thank Josh and Jesse and Scott of Go Fast Turn Left. I didn't have to do anything. All I did was log on, and I got a setup and I got a podium. You can't ask for much more out of people. They're generous enough to let me run with them for a while and feed me some good setups and setups that I can win with. They're a good group of guys.
All right, Jeff. Well, thanks for talking with us. Congratulations again on your third place finish tonight. Coming from 23rd to 3rd, that's pretty respectable. And we'll see you next week at Martinsville, buddy.
Thanks, Rudy.
All right, Scott, let's run down through the results here. Mason White coming home with the win. Bentley Glazer finishing second. Jeffrey Porter third. Daniel Smallwood, fourth place finish for him. Robbie Vrabel fifth. Jesse Schwartz sixth place. Mark Robertson leading the most laps tonight. For Mark Robertson, he'll finish seventh place. Chris Pence eighth. Josh Witherspoon finishing ninth, and Ross Cato 10th. Scott?
Evan Schroeder finished 11th. Bernard Person 12th. Kevin Spaulding 13th. Alex French 14th. Galen Goodman finishes 15th. Thomas Keene, who brought out that caution at the end, finishes 16th. Justin Warner 17th. Josh Schwartz 18th. Randall Drake 19th. And T. Brand, the three-time champ, finishes 20th.
All right, Nathan Sedlick 21st, Joe Roberts 22nd, Jake Champion 23rd, Roger Wagner 24th, Jimmy Mullis 25th, Stephen Pearson, Mr. Sixwiser, finishes 26th, Jeff Hollingsworth 27th, Jordan Churchill 28th, and Logan Powers rounding out the field in 29th position, only turning just a few laps, a handful of laps.
There were 29. I was thinking there was 27.
Yeah. So again, congratulations to Mason White for IWCR, folks. Thanks for tuning in tonight on MaxSpeedTV, and we'll be back Sunday night for another broadcast on the iRacing Live portal. Till then, folks, stay safe and have a good night.
Have a good night, everybody. Enjoy Wildcard Weekend, and good luck to all your teams. Go Raiders.